Hello, this is Master Psychic Spiritwalker, your host from Starseed Psychics, and this is our podcast, which is made from our actual blog over at www.starseedpsychics.com. I'm very happy that you're with us today. Now enjoy the next episode of our blog.
Some people get it. Ordinary human life is simply unnatural. Unnatural is not compatible with the spirit, which is, by nature, a light being. You are a light being having a human trip, not the other way around. What other way, you might ask? You are not a human being hoping for a spiritual trip. If you are not in the right mindset, then you are deceived into believing you are who you think you are. By nature, the mind is reset upon reincarnation, otherwise, the lessons and missions we are paired with within each life may be impacted negatively. If we remember everything, from every life, how would a lesson be possible? But how are we meant to live? Well, natural, of course. All natural. Take for instance how we are brought back into this world, as an example. As natural as we could be. We are meant to feed, as infants, on mother's milk, not powdered chemical makeups of milk. Not cow's milk, not any other animal milk except our own species. We are meant to eat organic food, or as your grandparents and their parents used to call it, food, real food. Not food sprayed with chemicals and genetically modified to become its own bug repellent, pesticide plant. Not some fake food created in a laboratory. We are meant to consume real, clean, organic food. We are not meant to eat tons and tons of meat, especially unhealthy meats, such as cows and chickens raised on growth hormones. All new services available. Spirit guide readings. Sometimes you just need to say, "Hey Spirit guide, what gives, ma'am?" Or maybe you are seeking your guide's name. No matter the question, our gifted shaman, Master Psychic Spiritwalker, will get you your answers. Come check out our spirit guide readings. It's the same with all modern day medicine. We are not meant to put all those chemicals into our bodies. For 1,000 years people have healed themselves. Everything from pneumonia to blood poison to cancer, yes cancer, using plants from the earth and good, clean, healthy food grown on the earth, in good, clean, fertile soil. If they wanted to use a fertilizer, even that was natural, dead fish for example. Yes, there are seemingly good reasons for all that is being done. Well, take the number of people on the earth for example, but that does not mean those reasons are legitimate. There are inside, hidden disguised reasons that are more real than what they are telling the public. Oh, we cannot feed everyone on organic food. Yes, modern medicine has its place, but that place is not in healing and maintaining the population of sick people. Its place is in saving lives, plain and simple. In actuality, I want to see the medical industry revamped, restructures, rethought, and just about any other word with re in front of it. As a shaman, I've been a medicine man for over 30 years. I have personally healed hundreds, if not more, of all sorts of issues using nothing but natural medicine. Come check out our new services, bundles. Bundles are meant to save the Inquisitor client and anyone who loves psychic services, money. You can purchase a handful of our services at a discounted price. There are currently 6 packages to choose from. Now that the point has been delivered, I will share with you the reason for this blog. Star seeds come to change, rebuild, teach, repopulate, and awaken the masses. This massive change is all about ushering in a spiritual evolution for the planet and its inhabitants. Humanity is changing. The world is changing. And the star seeds are here to make sure it is successful. Many clients come to us on a weekly basis asking questions that I can personally pair 100% with the current awakening. I also get many more clients who ask me and other advisors why certain things are taking place in their bodies and also how they can help usher in the spiritual change they have embraced already. One of the major things I tell everyone: you have to live a natural life. GMOs, genetically modified food, chemical meds, drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, dirty food, malnourished food, among the most popular, these things that many people put into their bodies suppress the spiritual side. They stunt your health, and that, in turn, has an effect on your mental health, and overall the spiritual side is suppressed. It's because these things are unnatural and are not compatible with the spirit. Greater than good heath is great, but it doesn't make a lot of money. Greater than unknown. If you want to awaken, if you want to help your spiritual side graduate to a higher plane, If you want to awaken your psychic abilities, that many of you are born with, you have to live a very natural life. This means you may have to rethink your entire lifestyle. You may have to move out of the dirty, crowded, stressful city, you may have to move out of that big fancy, expensive house, you may have to let the ego die and suppress the pride some. It means you may have to quit old habits and change how you talk and think and believe. It's work for most people. For those who have not been living an all-natural way of life, there is much to be done if you are serious about awakening and learning. We have to get away from this idea that more and more technology and electricity made from fossil fuels that are pulled from the ground, and that there is a pill for every ill, and that hard work to get real food and natural surroundings, is the right way to live. Herbs should be a part of your daily lives. Herbal teas are food for the soul. It is natural medicine that is used as a healing device as well as preventive maintenance for the mind and body. Real food, planted-based foods, dairy-free foods, humanely raised clean meats, sparingly, foods from the woods, mushrooms, herbs, roots, seeds, plants, food grown in nutritious soil, worked with the hands, clean tobacco, for those who wish to partake, chemical-free clothing, food, surroundings, it all has to happen. Whether you are into survival, preparing for the unthinkable, or just into natural ways of living, Master Spiritwalker's book is sure to please. Check it out today. In order to sum up what I am saying here, if you are seeking enlightenment, awakening, psychic abilities, divine health, connection with your spirit guide, and many other events such as these, you have to live a very natural life. An ordinary, everyday, run-of-the-mill, human life is anything but natural. You, are more than you have been told. There is more to life than you have been led to believe. It's time for you to awaken and change and allow the universe to show you who you really are and what you are meant to be doing here. It's either that or we are doomed to that cycle of life, suffering, death, rebirth, aka samsara. Those who awaken and expend all their karma will not reincarnate as human or animal on any of the countless worlds. They will become what is referred to as ascended masters or spirit guides themselves, which, in a way, is still ascended mastership. Another article, another time. Smile. Isn't it time you learned all you can? I can help. I am available to be hired as a personal spiritual teacher/counselor, as all starseed psychics are. Thanks for reading. Hire Master Psychic Spiritwalker to be your personal spiritual teacher/counselor here. Greater than let thy food be thy medicine. Greater than Hippocrates.
Hello, you have been listening to Starseed Psychics podcast from www.starseedpsychics.com, our website. We thank you very much for tuning in, and we would very much like to have you as a permanent listener, a routine listener. We put every single blog that is written by our expert psychics onto a podcast here on Anchor, and it is available on 6 platforms. We are very much looking for those who want to support us, and that is very possible. With your donations, we can provide even more for our listeners. If you can't do that, we would very much like to have you as a new client over at starseedpsychics.com, where our gifted psychics and spiritual teachers, spiritual analysis, whatnot, we have healers. We'll be able to be there for you anytime you need us. Until next time, this has been Master Psychic Spiritwalker. Have a good night.